Welcome to the Pat and Rhino Show with your hosts, Pat Fagan and Ryan Nero, working together to bring a live baseball stream right to your mobile devices. Thank you for watching and enjoy the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pat and Rhino Show. We're live here at beautiful Priory Park. Can you believe it? The weather has finally taken a turn for the better here. Beautiful 80-degree day here this afternoon. Home plate umpire, one of our favorites, D. Brown, calling balls and strikes. The moon is good, the sun is up, and we're ready for an afternoon ball game here at the Priory. Home plate umpires ready to go. Visiting team arrived about 15 minutes ago. They're finishing their warm-ups, and we'll get ready to get underway. Partner, how are you today?
Doing real good, Ryan. Doing real good. Yeah, the De La Salle's going to come from 35th in Michigan, right by the Chicago Police headquarters. So it's probably a bit of a ride out here. But I'm feeling great, Ryan. Excited to get a good Friar baseball game in today. And hopefully the Friars put those hitting shoes on today. Push across some runs, get on them early, and looking forward to a big week here. We play today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. The weather holds off Thursday, and then on Saturday. So that's a lot of baseball this week. I think we're peaking at the right time, and yeah, just looking forward to it today. Right, it's a beautiful day.
Sure is. You know, yeah, it was a little bit of a heartbreaker. Our last outing, we kind of jumped on them early in the first inning. We're up 2-0, and kind of let them sneak back in. Errors have been better. You know, the team has kind of struggled, like we talked about, first half of the season with untimely errors. Deep counts with our pitchers. Hang on. Deep counts with our pitchers and some untimely walks. But as the season progresses, we move through the mid part of the season, things are looking better for our Friars. Hitting average is coming up. And guess what, partner? Today, the wind is blowing out.
Yeah, we'd love to see somebody get a hold of one here. We got Jimmy Banach playing catcher today. Yeah, I saw him for full gear. He's catching Timmy Gall. That's our starting battery. I know Munoz got moved back up. He's playing for the varsity against De La Salle this afternoon on the south side. But I'd like to see Jimmy or Ellie Bastido or Rocco Nero get a hold of one. Maybe something up in the zone. They can hit out to right center field where the wind is blowing. I definitely think it's a possibility. It's a good day for it.
Yeah, it'd be exciting to see. Well, it looks like the Meteors are picking up their balls and bats and making their way to the dugout, and that just means we're getting close to game time here. Howling out at center field. So Priory Park sent me some information. I believe it's 340 to left, 330 to right, and 360 to center field.
I'm going to look at it right now, Ryan, so that way I know.
I've only said it about 10 times. Certainly can't remember it, but
100% on top of this. Right here, we're looking at it right now, Ryan. It's not as in real time here. I'm pulling it up. This thing would show me now. We got 340 to left field, 390 to center field, and 342 to right field.
343.
So that's a good poke. I mean, you're talking 342 to right and 340 down the line and left. That's farther than just about every major league park that I know. Now it's not further than Wrigley Field, which happens to have it takes a pretty good poke that went out down the lines there. But standard is about 325 to 330. So the fact they got to hit one 342 and 340 to get it out down the line here is very, 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 very difficult to do.
Yeah, ice cream time. You get one out here, it's ice cream time.
It is ice cream time. I'll make an ice cream.
Whoa! You heard it here first, folks. Does that include the broadcast booth?
Yeah,
and
of course
all
it
the
does.
fans?
Of course it does.
Hundreds of fans showing up here at the
broadcast
Priory.
booth, fans. I'll even put some whiskey in yours, Ryan.
Ooh, hey, now you're speaking my language. We're joined in the broadcast booth here by with Brian Dragus today. Brian's going to be running our production. He's going to be standing in for, the hit or miss Nick Bolson. I hope watching this broadcast. I know he's got other responsibilities. Partner, he signed that 2-year contract.
Haven't seen him since.
Haven't seen him since.
Probably spending all the money. As a matter of fact, I saw him at a Rolex store last week.
Yeah. It was a heck of a signing bonus you decided to donate,
We'll have to ask him about that the next time we see him.
All right, the Friars have taken the field here. They're starting to jog out into their positions. It looks like we've got, let's see how we're lining up today. Don't have the lineup card. Looks like, there you go. Banach at catcher. It looks like Buccolo at third. It looks like Rangel, Gio Rangel at short. Over at second is probably Flanagan.
It is, yes.
Nero playing first today. Timmy Gall on the bump. And then, man, out in the outfield, looks like Ed O'Neill in right, perhaps.
Javel in center.
Javel in center, and I would guess that's Mike Kotinik out in left.
It is pretty standard lineup. Other than we got Nero moving to first base with Munoz out of here, and then Benakdar behind the plate. Moving Buchalo over to third base. But the outfield positions, center, left, our shortstop, our second baseman are still the same. But really excited to see Jimmy behind the plate for the first time this season. As I walked by Ryan, I had a little joke with him. I said, "Hey, it's good to see you back there." And he was happy. He said this is the first time in about a year. So he still looks really natural back there.
Was that happy tongue in cheek, or was that?
No, I meant it. I meant it.
Here comes Austin Morgan to the broadcast booth.
Austin Morgan in the booth.
Fans continue to pour in.
Yeah. Away from that it's hot.
Oh, tell you what. Let's see. Who's scoring the game? Are you scoring the game?
No, Zach Blade said he forgot his iPad, so he said he would have brother Joseph do it, which is fine. I went back to the traditional book, as you can see here today. Ryan, I'm gonna do the book like I do at the Cubs games when I go there and score it myself. So
excellent. That book updated for all through the season. You promised me.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Off the air, please.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, we're just a few minutes away as Gall gets his warm-up pitches in. I think we decided it was 8.
I think maybe to start the game might be a little bit different.
It'll be 8. Sometimes they get to the innings, umpire wants around 5.
I think that's
game move.
Yeah, it depends how hard it's raining or snowing. But in this case, weather not a factor. A little bit of wind.
It's like a crosswind.
Yeah, you know.
Things to the right.
Yeah, I think so. Blown out towards right center.
It was interesting when I pulled up at center field. It was howling straight out, and then all of a sudden it blows from left to right field, and then it kind of dies down. So I think it really just depends on. Right now it looks like straight left to right. So either way, as we said before, you really got to get your stick into it to knock it out of here.
Yeah, no doubt.
It'll be a good win for lefties.
All right, we're set for the first pitch. Welcome to the live stream. If you're just catching up, it's the Pat Rhino Show, and you're watching the Nero Broadcast Network.
Excited to go here. Batter looks like he's digging in. D. Brown exchanging pleasantries with the hitter and the catcher, and they're off to the races. Let's play.
Play ball as D. Brown gives the signal to Timmy Gall. First pitch underway. Gall fires first pitch, fastball in there for a strike, and we're off. Hey, that's horse racing.
Well, somebody get the call to the post going.
Well, the Derby's coming. Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right. Get your bets in.
I think that's going to be May 3rd.
Strike 2 called.
Post time.
Gall 2 pitches, 2 strikes.
No doubt. Yeah, I'll have to get my mint juleps ready for Saturday. I try not to drink whiskey too much, but.
Got a lot of wind. Hopefully the broadcast is coming in loud and clear. And strike 3 on 3 pitches. Very efficient. On the mound is Gall to face this first hitter. Lays him down with 3. And there's one away here, top of the first.
Number 11 stepping in. You can't get more efficient than that, Ryan. There's 3 pitches that were
beautiful. Good. That one just misses low.
Keeping the game change there, Ryan, so I got a little bit more time to relax and enjoy this thing. Keeping the paper scores a lot easier.
Oh, nice. Did you adjust that one? Is that one good?
I like that one.
All right.
And another strike. Gall is dealing here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here.
Another good pitch by Gall.
6 pitches.
He's mowing him down. Missed a little low with that one. That's a pretty good miss on a 1-2 pitch, though, Ryan. That one.
Count evens up 2-2 for the second hitter here for the Meteors.
Salle High School in the corner of 35th in Michigan.
Works that one full.
Right next to the Chicago Police headquarters. I've been by there several times. We'll be there tomorrow night, right?
That one hit up in the air right side. Nero giving chase.
Oh, yeah.
And that one,
they hit that truck.
Man, just out of play. Or
Yeah,
bounced on something. I'm not sure what it bounced on.
We had a truck stop there on Harlem.
There's a truck over there.
Yeah, it was picking for the bus, but they let off the kids right on Harlem Avenue. A little surprised to see that. Oh, that one misses, bounced in. If Gall overthrew a fastball or was looking to snap off a curve there.
Brian, this is a team, if you look at the game changer, this is a team that's been struggling a lot, the De La Salle Meteors. You don't want to give them any sort of hope or opportunity here early on. You want to discourage them early. Get in the dugout quick, get a big lead.
That one in there for a ball wide.
Aiming for that outside corner. It looks like he just missed it.
Yeah, nice pitch. Runner takes his lead at first. Nero holding him back, and that ball skips by.
I think it might have hit the runner there, rubbing that shoulder like it
Caught the runner.
like it nicked him. Nero says he's okay, but nobody cares about him. We're not asking about him. We're asking about the runner.
Is that what just transpired?
Right? Is that right?
Fantastic. Good call, partner. That one in there for a strike. I don't think anyone has swung the bat yet. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a couple foul balls.
A couple of foul balls.
Swinging.
Swinging the strikes as well. 1-1-1 here. Runner takes his lead first. That ball fouled, straight back. And Gall moves ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job here pounding the zone. The number 2 hitter had a nice at bat, fouled a couple pitches off. He's throwing a lot more strikes than he has balls, despite the walk. They keep going after these guys.
Skips that one in there for ball 2.
It's a fun week of baseball, right?
Yeah, a lot of baseball, a lot of rain in the forecast. That one,
They missed by much. Pretty good pitch.
just
Pretty good
missed
pitch.
low.
All right, Timmy, come on, throw a strike right here. Come on now. No trouble.
Full count here. So Gall go after him right here. He does that. That one's shot down that's a fair ball down the left field line. But Book getting in position, and that's a 1-out double on a full count. Runners advance to second and third, and De La Salle's in business here early.
Yeah, put an excellent swing on that one, Ryan. Excellent approach. Shot that one the other way. Was able to get it inside the left field line, and that's exactly right. They are in business. 26, a big kid stepping into the box here.
Big swing there.
I like that fastball high against this guy who's way behind on that one.
Randall books in at 6'3", 201 pounds.
We got a name on him, Randall? Oh, that's trouble too. There it is, down the line.
Oh, that ball takes a crazy hop. O'Neal puts one hand on it and catches it.
Nice play by O'Neal.
Beautiful job by O'Neal in right field as that ball hit the grass and took a left turn, reached out with his bare hand to nearly catch it, but stops the baseball and gets it back into Nero. But it's going to be a single, an RBI single for Randall. It's going to bring up Nunez.
Nunez, number 35, big kid. Timmy's got himself a little bit of trouble. I'm sorry, Ryan. Timmy's got himself a little bit of trouble here. Worked himself into some trouble. He's got to hopefully get out of it.
There's a bunt. Gall fields it, fires it over to Nero. Oh, it's Nero pulled off the bag, makes the catch, puts the tag on, but Nunez gets the job done with the bunt.
And that is a sack 1-3 and an RBI.
Yes, sir. 2 away now with 2 runs in.
Excellent play there by Nero. Not worrying about the kid coming home. Just get the out. You don't want something that's just a 2-run inning to blow up into a 5 or 6 run inning because you're trying to be a hero.
And brother Joseph is in the dugout trying to figure out how to score that one. I'm pretty sure of it right now.
He did have a little bit of a perplexed look on his face. Team photographer Fabian Carmone has appeared.
Listen here, Cam. That's high-tech gear you got going there. Kick and fire by Gall. In there for strike 2. Bell. Number 7, Bell batting for the Meteors.
I guess I can look. Oh,
no.
HBP.
Gets him in the meaty part of the buttocks.
Yeah, I'm sure it didn't feel good, but if you're gonna get hit, you want to get hit in the butt on a curveball.
Well, now we got runners at first, second, with 2 men in, 2 away here.
On Timmy, nothing but strikes. Fill it up. See Dan Flanagan out there in his usual perch.
Yep.
Right field.
Yep. I was just looking at that, partner. Nice dig there by Akhtar.
It really was.
Saves a stolen base.
Yeah, let's keep that guy first and second. No more runs here, Ryan. Two's too many.
Nice pitch for a strike there. 1-1 to count.
You're filling it up right there, Tim.
So far, nothing cheap, Everything's been earned.
Yeah, they've had some good hits. One walk.
One walk. Foul tip, and Akhtar holds on to it for strike 2.
You heard that tip, though, didn't you?
Yeah, great play by
1-2 count. Let's blow them away right here. Get in the dugout to get some runs on the board.
There it is.
Excellent.
Good call, partner.
Good job, Timmy.
Bell fires a fastball in there for strike 3. That's going to retire the side. 2 runs on 4 hits.
Ryan, I got 2 runs, 2 hits,
And
sacrifice a walk and hit better.
there you go. And no errors. No errors
No
there.
errors. Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. You're watching the Pat and Rhino Show on the Nero Broadcast Network.
Years we've been defending the shield. Fight for the shield.
Are we the meanest? Showing up. Are we the baddest? Showing up. We the dirtiest toughest players around? Showing up.
Who is Fenwick High School?
I am Fenwick. Who? I am Fenwick.
1, 2, 3, right, right. Our Lady of Victory. Right, right. I'm stronger, leave.
Who's out? I said who's out? I said who's out? Don't stop. Get it. Don't stop. Get it. Don't stop. Get it.
We're back in the action here is Beckett Javel ready to lead things off here and get things moving for the Friars. On deck, Caleb Flanagan. As you mentioned, Flanagan's dad out there.
His usual
Typical
perch in right
spot,
field.
yeah.
I think he's signaling his son right now, telling him get a hit. Caleb's locked in though. Come on, Beckett, here we go.
Outfield just playing straight away. Infield back. Beckett chops that one down the line. The third baseman can't come up with it. He's going to be on first with a 1-pitch single-ish.
Yeesh. I'm going to score that in E5, man. I'm sorry.
That was a routine play. I think that is an E5.
I try to be.
I agree with the score.
Thanks.
E5 nonetheless. Javel is on first base. The Friars are chasing 2 here in the bottom of the first. Nonetheless, good start for the Friars.
Oh, uh, 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 uh That one stuck in the backstop there. I wonder if the catcher, if he wanted to make an incident, he probably could have thrown his arms open. So, but he had a pretty easy time.
A lot of wind out there. That PTZ camera is shaking like a leaf on a tree. And fouls that one straight back. Catcher giving chase.
Oh, good effort.
Ooh, almost face plants into the net. Or into the backstop.
Yeah, excellent effort by the catcher there.
Absolutely.
He didn't pick it up off the bat right away, but when he did, he made a nice effort for it. And ball fell right before he could get it. It was in that kind of tough zone.
1 ball, 1 strike here. Nobody out. Benaktar on deck here for the Friars. Benaktar going to be batting for sure with runners in scoring position. That one back and out of play. And D-Brown giving chase.
Oh, man. That's to save his hands. It looked like he wanted to reach for that and then thought better of it at the last minute. They want to have to go to the doctor for hand surgery.
Nice looking shot there. Beckett on second base here for the Friars.
Coach going for a quality pitch. We'll see what he can do.
Oh, wow. Beckett down the line. Goes from second to third. Ball skips out into the left field.
Left fielder was right there, though. Gotta give him credit.
Yeah, can't make the turn on it, but Beckett gets a stolen base on it. Flanagan's battling here with a 2-2 count. Runner 90 feet away.
That's going to be
That
trouble.
one hit
That's
up into
gonna be
the
a
air,
lot of
right
trouble.
side into no man's land. That's going to fall. And Flanagan's on base. Gets a single and an RBI as he drives in Beckett from third.
Yeah, excellent job, excellent job. Couldn't have ran it out there and placed it any better than he put it. It was like kind of a pitching wedge.
I think patience is the key today, right? I don't
doubt.
see a lot of velocity on that ball. Just going to have to kind of stay into your stance, sit back and pick one out and drive it.
No doubt. Maybe Jimmy B can hit one out to Dan Flanagan out there.
That'd be something to see. We're going for ice cream. Flanagan takes off, high pitch. Here comes the throw, and Flanagan's in there safely with a stolen base.
Pretty good throw by that catcher, though.
Was right on the money. 1 ball, no strikes to Bach. I think Bach's thinking one thing here. Staring down that Friar logo out there in right center.
No doubt, no doubt.
That one's upstairs for ball 2. You don't want to be chasing garbage today. You're going to get one to hit. You're just going to have to wait it out. Flanagan takes his lead at second. There it is. That one misses low and inside. Looked pretty good from this side, but it looked like it tailed off at the end.
Yep. Got a 3-0 count. I give him the green light here.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to.
No doubt about it.
Try to pick something out he can drive.
That,
Didn't get the pitch.
not happy about that as Bach takes ball 4, trots down to first. And now you got Flanagan at second, Bach at first. That's going to bring up Rocco Nero.
Something.
Interesting. They're shifting left for the right-hander, which makes sense. Wind blowing left to right. And that one gets away. Flanagan takes off. And there goes Bach. And that ball's in no man's land. And
Really
runners
good.
move up 90 feet to second and third.
Yeah, it settled out there kind of nicely. I thought maybe he was going to try for home, but probably not worth the risk at this point.
Friars got one in already with no outs. Oh, for goodness sake.
I think that's two pitches in a
And
row. he's
Nero
been-
gets hit by a pitch, and he trots down to first. And can he can hear the air come out of his father, who's sitting all the way down there. He doesn't like that to happen, I can tell you that. Well, base is full of Friars, and that's going to bring up Buccalo.
You know, Ryan, that's two pitches in a row. He's been hitting almost the exact same spot.
Yes, yeah, he'll tell you that he didn't take it off the cheek in the last one, even though I replayed it 40 times for him.
He's tried to,
Buccalo drives that one. center field into the gap. That one's going to roll all the way. Scooped up by second field. 1 run is in. Here comes Bach. 2 runs are in, and that's going to be 2 RBI single for Buccolo.
Excellent drive there by Anthony.
With authority, and Friars take the lead here, 3-2, bottom of the first. And as big 3-8 stands in, Mike Kotinik for the Friars. There's nobody down and 3 runs in. Runners on the corners for the Friars. Kotinik shows bunt. Book trots into second base without a throw.
I think that was a one of those fake bunts that they do maybe to kind of flummox the pitcher a little bit. We'll see if he's doing that because he knew he was stealing, wanted to give him the opportunity to steal. We'll see what happens here.
Oh, that ball smacked on the left field line. Oh, left fielder makes a tremendous catch.
Boy,
looks like he came in 2 steps and then backed up with the glove raised, full extension over the head, and snags that shot from Kotinik. Well struck barreled ball there. That would have been an easy double.
it really was a well-struck ball. Nick Miller's got to play that one a little bit better. Once he saw the opportunity, he's got to get back in the base and try and score on that. But don't want to take any risks. I understand. Off the bat, it looked like he was. I think he came about halfway down the line.
Well, runners at second and third here with 1 out. And the pitcher, Timmy Gall.
Gall batting. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure it's happened before, but it doesn't feel like any of our pitchers have hit yet so far this year. I'm sure Bonactor probably hit the day he was pitching.
Bastido.
Yeah, that's true. You just used to Jack Fagan when he pitches. You can't put that guy anywhere near. Can't put him within 10 feet of a bat, or else bad things start happening. Storms start coming. People get injured. Lou Javelle in the house. Good to see Lou. Always.
Oh man, Timmy Gall's got a magnet on him for a baseball. I'll tell you, he's been hit 4 times this year. What's up, baby? On deck circle is Gio Rangel. As Gall takes that one high. 3-1, 2-1 the count.
I think
3-1.
3-1
3-1
yeah.
the count.
Yeah, hopefully he puts something in play here. Allows Nero to score.
Oh man.
Missed it. Nero's not taking any chances. Probably a pretty good move.
Yeah, probably playing pretty conservative over there, but I'd like to see him showcase that speed. But
Given how, I understand. But given how well we're hitting, we got.
Gall draws the walk. To go back in, tuck in his uniform, get ready to pitch.
No doubt. No doubt.
And a left-handed shortstop, Gio Rangel, steps in for the Friars. And he's going to bat with bases loaded here. Friars up by 1, only 1 away. A lot of action here in the first inning. That ball's over the top of the catcher to the backstop. Nothing moving on the base pads.
No, Nero's made the decision. He's going to let Gio knock him in. Again, I think it's a pretty good move. Backstop's still pretty close here. We've seen a lot of guys be able to advance on it, but
that one inside misses. 2 balls. Yeah, you're a 0 or a hero there, right? You come in, you score on the pass ball.
You're right, but if they throw you out, it was what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, right? Exactly. Oh, that ball.
Get back, smoked. Oh, no.
And that's a double play ball there. And Book is doubled off at second on the line drive to the second baseman. That's going to do it for the Friars. And they leave him full here. That's going to do it for the bottom or the first inning here. We'll be back with the top of the second in just a few. This break in the action has been brought to you by Dairy Queen in Villa Park, 211 East St. Charles Road. The Dairy Queen in Villa Park has been in business for over 85 years. The friendly staff will be serving up frozen treats daily. Dairy Queen in Villa Park. you're notified whenever new videos.
I'm Amber Patton of Total Control Sports and professional softball player. The Total Control balls are a weighted hitting ball system that develops a hitter's strength and extension through the hitting zone while providing instant feedback. They are used by individuals of all ages for both baseball and softball throughout the world, from recreational Little League all the way up through the professional levels. Major league teams like the Texas Rangers, travel ball gold teams like the Beverly Bandits, as well as over 10,000 colleges, universities, and high schools. Visit us at
All right. You're watching the Pat Rhino Show here as we're set to start the top of the second. Gall on the mound for the Friars. That's okay. It's the processing power of that guy. That's why I got the laptop. All new stuff. We're trying to learn it here. Gall gets first pitch strike swinging to get things started for the Friars. If you're just catching up in the action, Friars had 3 runs on 2 hits with no errors to regain the or take the lead here in the bottom of the first. Scores 3-2 Friars.
Yeah, a lot of runs in that first inning. It was a snappy inning, though. Guys are getting hits, defense making plays.
And that was a nice pitch inside corner by
Looks
Gall.
like,
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throwing some good velocity. Keep pumping those in.
I like it. Changes the eye elevation there a little bit. Trying to get him to chase a high fastball. He's got some time to work with him. 2-2 now. What do you like, partner?
No, fastball. Ooh. Pretty good pitch. Yeah,
And the 3-2 count continues to haunt the
It
Friars,
does.
man. It
No,
really does.
With what I saw in that first swing from this kid, with all due respect, I'd probably make sure I throw it somewhere close to the middle of the plate, make him hit me. That's a good pitch. Or that'll work.
Strike 3 called.
That's perfect pitch.
Then Akhtar snaps it down to Book at third.
It's an excellent pitch, probably about an inch or two right above the knees. D. Brown had no choice but to call that a strike.
1 away here, top of the second. Gall kicks, fires, and that ball's hit straight back.
Harlem Avenue.
Headed towards Harlem Avenue, maybe saved by a tree.
Yep, and it will roll harmlessly onto Harlem Avenue.
Pryor reclaimed another window the last outing on Saturday on Harlem. That went in there for a strike.
It did, and then once again we had another driver looking for instant restitution as he parked his car and came over thinking either me or Mr. Nero were going to hand him a check.
Yep, we just got a pocket full of cash. That's strike 3, and Gall's cruising along here.
I think we
2 away here quickly.
I think we always do. We gave Jim Segreto's private cell number. And,
Printed on the back of a matchbook. Friar logo on the front. Fantastic.
Told him this guy would take care of it. We'll talk to Jim, see if he did. I know he likes getting those calls.
Jack's chances of pitching next year just went down the tubes. Strike 1 called. I'm sorry, strike 2 called here. Having some fun here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Gall just fires through the first 3 batters in that inning and gets the job done. And 3 up, 3 down for the Meteors of De La Salle. And that's going to do it. Bottom of the second coming up here where Zach Morgan's going to be getting things started for the Friars. You're watching the Pat Rhino Show on the Deer Broadcast Network. We'll be back. We're back in the action here. The Friars take the bats, and Morgan steps into the batter's box. Morgan EHing today for the Friars.
Because all 9 are hitting, and nobody's put in there. Good.
And that's Ed O'Neill in the on-deck circle looking on. Oh, he smacks that ball to the left center gap. Left fielder giving chase. That's going to drop. That's going to roll. And Zach Morgan's on his way all the way to second base, and he's in with a leadoff stand-up double. Absolutely hammered it. Love to see that. Coming off the bench and just hammers one into the left center gap.
Yeah, excellent bat there.
That's going to bring up Ed O'Neill. Ed O'Neill playing right field for the Friars today, but a nice barehanded play out there to probably save a couple of runs.
Yeah, the ball took a left turn on him, and he was real aware and stuck his right hand out and stopped it, or else he's right. All the runners would have advanced another 90.
Morgan's got his lead at second, a handsome one at that. First pitch in to O'Neill, takes the ball, 1.
I think someone in that De La Salle dugout didn't think it was a ball. Hey. Ooh, got his kitchen a little bit.
1. Looks like that he fisted that one off the inside part of the bat, fouled it back. Counts 1-1 to O'Neill. O'Neill with a chance to do some damage here. Drive in Morgan, shot out into the gap.
Yeah, let's see Ed get on top of one here.
Anything over that first baseman's going to be extra bases as well. That one bounces, and Morgan's on his way to third, and he's going to steal it. He takes off. He's going to go home, and the ball skips by the third baseman, and he gets up and around. And so a leadoff double by Morgan, steals third, and then comes in and walks home and does it by himself.
Absolutely. Only disappointed person there, I think, is Ed O'Neill standing there. Where's my RBI? He's all right, though. He's going to try this one.
Very good. You're on fire today, partner. 2-0 the count to O'Neill. Curveball in there for a strike.
Good pitch.
2-2.
Absolutely sure you're not going to be that first out on third.
O'Neill kind of fists that one out. The first baseman gets it off the heel of his glove. Takes it himself for out number 1 of the inning. And that's going to bring up the top of the order for the Friars. Top of the order was golden for the Friars as they managed to score 3 runs in that first inning, bottom of the first, rather.
Yeah, that ball really got in on Ed there. Pretty good pitch by the pitcher. Got him in a 2-strike count and floated one to the first baseman.
I'd like to watch that one back, see if it started in middle or outside and kind of rolled in on him. Ball misses low. Tell you what, it's not too shabby being in the shade today. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Yeah, I know. It's the weather. Just there's no in between, you know.
Take it.
This is great.
And that ball misses inside. And now Beckett's hitting with 2 balls and no strikes with Flanagan looking on. Beckett reached on an error first time up the bat. That ball hammered out in the right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he don't have a chance. And that one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Here comes Beckett around second. He's going for third. No one's stopping him. The ball skips away from the cutoff man, and it's a 1-out stand-up triple by Beckett Javel.
Excellent at bat. He really got into that one, Ryan. And for some reason, the center field was really shallow. And once that thing got by him,
Till Rocco goes up the bat, they'll steal one off that wall.
I followed first, second, and third.
They did?
Yeah. I stand it up so
I ran all over you there, partner. I apologize for that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You were 100% right. Hopefully Flanagan can get into one here, get us a second run this inning.
That went low in the dirt. Flanagan steps out. Bach looking after the on-deck circle. Was walked on 4 straight. Not too happy about it, I can tell you that.
Oh, he's ready to swing. Ready to take charge and do it.
Oh, that one misses 6 feet high. I don't think it took the break.
No.
Is that what they say?
Not take the break. You do not get on top of that ball.
2 balls, no strikes to Flanagan. Flanagan's 1 for 1 today with an RBI and a run scored. Nice little stat line to start the game with.
No doubt.
As he's in a hitter's count here, 3-0.
Taking all the way there.
Taking all the way, yeah.
So you want to play, you want to do the right thing. Hopefully he gets another one of those and drives this. He did. Popped it up.
Oh, he pops that one up. Right side. Pitcher, first baseman coming in. Pitcher coming in makes the catch. Don't usually see the pitcher call off the first baseman, but as it was, it happened.
Yeah, this pitcher, he's not throwing too hard, but he is one of their better athletes. I see him in all the plays. He's covering first. He was on that play there right away. He didn't want anybody to take that ball away from him. It's his responsibility to get out of this inning. He's taking that serious. Gotta like to see it. Hopefully Jimmy can drive one. We gotta get a second run. Let's get
Absolutely. So
get Nero up there.
Beckett's at third here. Bach stands in. Oh, he hammers that one deep to right field. And that one's going to one-hop the fence.
Oh, the triple?
And here comes Bach.
Watch out, watch out.
He's on his way around third. One runs in.
Watch out.
He's going to get the signal. He's coming all the way around. Go! Go! And he's in there for a home run. It's a home run. Jimmy Benocta with an in-the-park home run.
You can see it. You can see it, Ryan. You can see the wheels spinning. As he was somewhere between first and second, that ball was still kicking around out there. I said, he may try and go for it. If this relay isn't perfect, he's going to.
He actually, and coming around, I got to give it to Jimmy Benocta. He's got some wheels. So he came around second, was going to third, might have had the stop sign because he kind of pulled up a little bit. And then it was just gas. It was on.
I think as soon as maybe
ball skipped away, I
as soon as
believe.
he saw that relay was not being handled 100%, he took off.
And that's the second home run by the Friars here this season.
I missed it last week. Munoz put one over the fence somewhere. Huh? That must have been exciting.
Yeah, at Lagunitas. Where were we playing out there on the south side?
St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence. There's a home run right field with authority.
An update, Ryan. The varsity is currently trailing De La Salle 3-1 as they battle in the bottom of the third.
And with that home run, it's not out of the park. However, partner, does that mean it's ice cream for everyone?
I thought I made it clear. It's got to go. It's got to go over the fence.
Oh, all right. Gotta keep you honest.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
All right, that's 2 RBIs for Benocta. That's going to make the score 6-2 Friars as Nero steps into bat. Nero hitting the butt cheek on the first pitch last inning. That one bounced in there.
I think Nero would like to join the hit parade here.
I think he's already punched his ticket. We'll see what happens here.
He is not looking to walk here. I don't think he'll swing at a bad pitch, but I don't anticipate this will be a patient at bat either if he gets one of those out. He hasn't got
Oh, that one gets a piece of home plate umpire D. Brown.
Well, we got to counsel D. The worst thing you can do is turn your back. That's where the padding is not. You got to keep. I know it's difficult to say.
I wonder if that's got to be a force of habit,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I mean,
Exactly.
something's coming at you. You want to, but you're not wrong. All the padding's in front of you. So.
He's laughing at it though. He's got a wonderful.
D. Brown's walking it off. He's tough back there.
Yeah. I'll give you some advice. Sometimes umpiring baseball can be a little bit of drudgery. Ryan and the Sia, an umpire is well-spirited as D. Brown is.
One of the best, huh?
One of the best, yeah. And not to mention, he calls a great game, too. In the limited time we've seen him.
Nero ahead here, 2-0. We're back in the action. He takes a deep breath, stares down the pitcher. That one upstairs. Oh,
He looked like
just
he wanted to offer. 3-0 count. You think he's got a green light here?
it's gonna be. 3-0 offering to Nero. Oh. 3-1 to the big right
He tried to
hander.
crush that thing. Pulled his head off it a little bit.
Stay on it. Oh, jeez. Takes it off the noggin. That's the second time he's been hit in this game. Third time
In a
he's been
row.
hit in 3 at-bats. I mean, that's pretty unlucky. I think he's sitting too close to Timmy Gall in the dugout.
Just some of the luck, Timmy Gall luck running off.
Yeah, something like that. Well, last at-bat for Buccolo was electric. I believe he had 2 RBIs. He sure did on a poke, a double, stand-up double, 2 RBIs. So with Nero on first.
Daddy Nero might have to go out there and check his pupils.
Yeah, nah, he's got a helmet on.
Yeah, that's what the helmet's for. And I think that thing was coming in. It wasn't a missed curve coming in about 45 miles per hour. So he's fine. I don't think that's what he's worried about. He wanted one right over the middle so he could crush the thing 342 feet.
Oh, Nero ready to take off on the play back to first.
Don't get picked off.
Gets back there safely. We've been down this road before early in the season. I believe at this ballpark.
Where we get hit by a pitch and then picked off? Yeah.
Nero takes off.
Buccolo.
Oh, no. He just keeps going. Nero around second. Gets the third. And on the play, Buccolo moves to second. So it was a little flare out
Yeah, I
to
couldn't have placed
right
that one any
field,
better.
right over the first baseman's head. He gave chase on it, drops behind him. Buccolo gets to first, and then on the throw home to keep Nero at third, Buccolo wisely advances to second. And so now with 2 away, Friars are still in business here with runners at second and third. And that's going to bring up Mike Kotinik, who absolutely hammered one to left field his last at bat. Left fielder made a fantastic catch on him. So I bet he wants to get another chance of that.
Yeah, he couldn't have thrown that one out there any better. The first baseman tried to, I think, kind of run backwards on it when he just got to turn his hips, get to the spot, and try and catch it. So it would have been a tough play, though.
First 2 offerings are low for ball 1 and ball 2.
I think we got a 1-1 count. The first pitch called the striker.
He did.
Yeah.
Sorry, D. Respectfully disagree. That one hammered foul and out of play.
It's way ahead of it. Got to wait back in this guy now.
Yeah, all day, all day. They got some kind of magic here. If Katina can reach it, bring up Timmy Gall. Timmy Gall throwing a gem today.
Some disturbance on the left field line. We're in the dark end because we can't see. Oh, left fielder looked like he was chasing after.
Oh. We've got extra balls. Come on, kid. Wind howling left to right. Kotinik, strong right-hander. Buccolo at third. Sorry, Nero at third. Buccolo at second. See if Mike can cash in a couple more insurance runs here.
Yeah, I'd like to get a little better luck than he had in that first inning when he wants to miss it on the left field line.
That one hit down the third base line, fielded it by the third baseman, keeps it in front of him, and there's no play on it as the ball bounces in front. He goes to pick it up and can't recover. And wisely, Mike Kotinik not giving up on it, screaming down the first base line, showcasing that blistering speed.
Yeah, I'm with apologies beforehand to Michael and his father. I got to score that one in there and no RBI. So, but I got to. Honesty compels me to.
Got to do the right thing. You're in the business, partner.
I got to keep a book of integrity here. And that was a routine play. Didn't take a bad hop on him.
And Kotinik just takes off. No throws. Both runners advanced 90 feet. Buccolo down to third. Nero scored on the error on the last play. And that's 4 runs in for the Friars. Scores 7-2 Friars. And Gall way out in front of home plate here. Nice adjustment by Gall. I think every hitter should kind of go to school on that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
His front foot at the front of the box. Left foot right at the break of the plate. That one skips in, and here comes, nope. Buccolo thinks again.
Yeah.
So what's going on? We got some brother Joseph in the golf cart with
Driving around with Charlie
Sutton. Yeah.
There's been everything going on today at the ballpark, right? Oh.
Gall shows strike, pulls it back, and strike called by home plate umpire D. Brown. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 away here with 4 runs in the bottom of the second.
Trying to get a water refill.
And that one's up, left field side, and out of play. Gall got a piece of it. And I guess we're going to be doing the water bucket challenge over there around the right field line.
Is that what's going on?
Ice bucket challenge.
Something is amiss over there. Or maybe they're bringing a water to deal with Salle.
Oh, that makes more sense, partner. Oh, hammered into the gap. That's a one-hopper to center fielder, and it skips by him. That ball was absolutely smoked. It's going all the way to the wall. Gall around second base. 2 runs are in. Gall pulling up at third with a stand-up triple. A 2 RBI stand-up triple for Timmy Gall, helping himself out on the mound. Way to go, Gall.
Right over center fielder's head.
Yeah, he absolutely hammered that one. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. This pitching change is brought to you by Dairy Queen in Villa Park. We'll be back in just a few minutes. This break of the action's been brought to you by Dairy Queen in Villa Park, 211 East St. Charles Road. The Dairy Queen in Villa Park has been in business for over 85 years. The friendly staff will be serving up frozen treats daily. Dairy Queen in Villa Park. We're back in the action here as after Gall gets the stand-up triple to drive in 2, scores now 9-2 Friars with 2 away, brings up Gio Rangel. Rangel absolutely hammered a line drive the last inning to the second baseman, who flipped it over to the shortstop to double off. I want to say it was Buccolo. But he hit it on the screws nonetheless.
Somebody up in the pen.
Yeah.
Oh, we got action in the bullpen down the right field line.
Not much of a
Bartolo
hurry.
Colon looks like.
They're not much of a hurry to get down there,
Winnie Bartolo.
given the nature of the struggles of the pitcher. Might seem a little more urgency, but a little ball.
Yeah, ball 2.
Catcher turns around. Umpires never like that. But that looks like it missed on the outside. I think it was in the other batter's box. I'm not sure it was that particularly close.
The bats are alive here for the Friars this afternoon. No doubt about it. 9-2.
If he reaches, we go back to the Zach Morgan. We let off the inning with a double.
It'll be the second time we've hit around here. Friars managed 7 hits so far in this game, and we're only Wow. And Gio's going to take the walk. And we're only in the bottom of the second inning. So might be a quick one today, but we'll take it. Big week of baseball, a lot of pitching.
Yeah, we could use the rest for our pitchers and
this might be a blessing in disguise as Morgan trots out. Morgan absolutely juiced one out into the left center gap his last at bat. Gets a stand-up double, stole third, and then ended up stealing home.
Look at him.
Uh-oh. And now nobody covering second is Rango.
Hit him in the head. Confusion reigning supreme here.
Yeah, nobody covering second base as Rango steals. And that was Gall at third, who was someone was running for him. I didn't catch it.
Charlie Sutton.
Sutton was running for him. Who trots home on the play.
Got to be locked in at all times in this game. You can't.
That ball hit Chopper on the ground. Third baseman picks it up cleanly, fires across the diamond. One hops to
Nice play. Jeez.
the first baseman, and he gets the out. And that's going to do it for the inning, but not before the Friars scored 6 runs.
I got 7.
I got 7, actually. Scoreboard is not correct.
No,
7.
I did not like hitting that.
7 runs.
We got a little action there. 7 runs. I got 10-2. Who's keeping the score?
7 runs. Welcome to the Pat and Rhino Show with your hosts, Pat Fagan and Ryan Nero, working together to bring a live baseball stream right to your mobile devices. Thank you for joining us on the Nero Broadcast Network. If you want to stay updated with new content, please help us by subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell icon to enable notifications. This will ensure you're notified whenever new videos are uploaded. You're watching the Nero Broadcast Network, and this is the Pat and Rhino Show. Let's go. All right.
Back in business, I believe.
Number 3, the leadoff hitter for the Meteors, Kenny.
Kenny?
Second baseman.
Back at the top of the order here for the Meteors. Scored 2 runs in that first inning.
Takes a big hack at that one. Gets a piece of it right into the glove of Banaktar. That's going to be strike 1.
Yeah, I heard the tip again. You know, they use these bats now. This young man looks like he's using a wooden bat. I don't think it is, but it's the same color as wood, you know? Confuses me.
Yellow wraps and
It's like a golden cord can.
fancy. Bet you it costs about $500.
Yeah, right. That's one thing. They're not cheap anymore.
Gall's got the gold bottoms on the shoes. Strike 2, swinging on a
Pulled the string on
beautiful
that
pitch
maybe.
there by Gall. Yeah,
Looks
absolutely.
like he was out ahead of it. Well, whoever keeping the score has got it all messed up. I guess they got the total run right. It's 10-2, but they managed to.
Varsity, they're leading 4-3 with in the top of the 4th with 1 out.
Is Varsity up 4-3?
They got a man on.
Beauty of game changer. We get live updates of
Got Josh
any game we
Morgan
want.
on first.
That one inside misses. 2-2 the count here. Wind picking up here. Howling now, left to right. That one misses outside. Looks like Gall put a little extra on that one.
Yep, dug deep.
This cracks me up. It's their bus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and it pulls the string after that fastball and gets him out in front for strike 3 swinging.
When the bus is warming up in the top of the 3rd.
I think he's driving around still trying to find a place to dock that son of a gun.
No, that's what it is.
A little ominous, though, when it rolls up behind your dugout, you know.
The top of the third.
That one bounces in there. Now it's 3-0.
Yeah. Jimmy Benakdar questioned why he got back behind the dugout, why he got back behind the plate.
Fabian trying to straighten out the boys in the dugout, working the scoreboard here to no avail.
To no avail. Nothing's getting fixed. Maybe take a picture of the guy keeping the scoreboard, Fabian.
That one misses upstairs, and it's a
Four
pitch walk there issued. See, now it looks straight away.
Yeah, now it's pulling straight out. You're right. When they're up, maybe we gotta do something about that. We gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah, the wind is definitely picked up for the top of the order for the Friars coming up, I believe.
We will be Ed O'Neill in the top, assuming the lineup stays the same.
That one in there for a strike called, snapping the leather.
Maybe get Jack Fagan up at this game. That's when the wheels really falling off.
Oh, that one fouled back.
Right here, partner. Seriously? Where'd it go?
I had you.
Oh,
Yeah. Almost skipped over the fence there. You got to be ready. Did you bring your glove to the ballpark?
No, I usually do. I didn't bring it today, though.
How about your hard hat?
No hard hat. No nothing. I need you to protect me. That one would have hit me right in the coconut.
Yeah.
You don't expect to get hit here.
It's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That one sailed on Gall. Nice job by Benakdar, leaping out of his stance, put a glove on it. One out here, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he gets him swinging for strike 3. And there's 2 away. Top of the third.
2 outs, man on first. Game's progressing along quite nicely. It's Jack Fagan on the scoreboard. That tells you everything you need to know. Tells you everything you need to know.
Randall steps in for the Meteors, tall right-hander.
Jack Fagan managed to leave the house today both without his uniform top and his hat. So at this point, I shouldn't be surprised.
It's hard to believe on game day, as a baseball player, you need a couple of things. Not many things, but
how about a jersey and a cap? He's got my hat. This is about 2 sizes, 3 sizes, 4 sizes too big.
and nice pitch there by Gall. Didn't miss by much.
And 2-1 count. 2-1. Team's got to go after him right here. No second base runner. Don't give them a chance to get back in this thing. Put up a couple.
Oh man, nice fastball.
He took a nice cut at it, but he's pulling his head off a little bit. We'll see.
Well, I don't know if Timmy's going to stay right there. If he pulls a string, we'll see on the 2-2. He does indeed, and he gets a piece of it. That one's deep. O'Neill underneath it, and he reels it in for out number 3. Not an easy day out there with the heavy wind conditions, but that's going to do it.
And that came off the bat a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Friars jog in, get ready to take the sticks. Score here, 10 Friars and 2 Meteors. We'll be back with the Pat Rhino Show in just a few. Near West Umpires, LLC. Providing high-quality, dependable umpires for all your baseball needs. When you need an umpire, you need Near West Umpires, LLC.
Jack Fagan, number 28, pitcher.
Alan Dragus, number 12, pitcher.
Caleb Flanagan, number 3, and I play second base.
Michael Kotinek, I'm number 38, and I play outfield.
Timmy Gall, number 14, third base.
Rocco Nero, I'm number 22, and I play center field.
Zach Morgan, number 8, catcher.
Charlie Sutton, number 9, pitcher. Elliot Bastido, first base, 27. Will O'Keefe, number 35, catcher and infield.
Jimmy Benakdar, number 24, third base.
Beckett Travell, number 13, right field.
25, second base, Gio Rangel.
Austin Kluger, number 1, outfield. Jacob Camarina, by numbers 34, number pitcher.
Thank you for watching and enjoy the Thank you for joining us on the Nero Broadcast Network. If you want to stay updated with new content, please help us by subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell icon to enable notifications. This will ensure you're notified whenever new videos are uploaded. Is it?
Yeah, this is new. Looks like it throws very similar.
All right, we got a new pitcher in for the Salle Meteors. I want to say I saw that last one. Looks like it came out of a different arm slot, but not sure. Here, we'll take a look here.
Yeah,
as Ed O'Neill steps into the box.
It's funny. He pitches pretty similar to the last guy that pitched. Kind of a little bit of a side winding thing that comes in slow, maybe a little deceiving, but our guys they weren't too fooled.
With a short arm kind of approach. Yeah. O'Neill gets a piece of that one, chops a foul near the Friar dugout. Friars coming off a monster inning where they had 5 hits and plated 7 runs.
Just don't ask the scoreboard operator.
Yeah, don't confirm that with the scoreboard operator. Very sensitive in there.
I think he said the score's no big deal.
Oh. And he got fooled on that one. He's laughing. He's looking at the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes to O'Neill's. Got a wide batting stance. First front foot out in front of home plate. Anticipating a little lower velocity. And oof, May. That one did miss by much.
Third catcher was up, ready to fire at the third base, throw it around that horn. Steve Brown said, not so fast.
Not so fast. 2-2 the count here. O'Neill could reach or bring up the top of the order for Beckett. And Ed O'Neill puts a hammer on that one, and that's a fair foul ball. Foul ball.
Foul ball. What is it? Is it me, or does it feel like there's a lot of action down the left field line at this ballpark that we miss? I mean, there's nothing down the right field line ever, and it's just nonstop action on the left field line.
What's interesting about that, partner, is I remember this booth was set up over there
no,
at
we're
some
better.
point.
We're better over here. We're happy.
Maybe for that reason, but it's nice to be by the home fans, home dugout.
Yeah, this fence like this, I think about setting the fence up in front of my TV so I can watch baseball at home without having to adjust.
2-2 to O'Neill. I guess that was.
I got 3. That's 3. I got 3 too. That's what I got. Yeah.
So O'Neill trots down to first.
Got a little grin on his face.
He could. That last pitch was actually behind him. And it's a full count now.
I thought that counted for 2 balls.
This maybe what he thought.
Yeah, it was. That's
Have a
little fun here in the.
Well, I hope he
booth
does.
today.
I feel terrible if he strikes him out in this pitch when he's first base. All I had to do was shut my mouth.
That one hit up into the air and foul and down the first base line towards Harlem Avenue. Don't think it had enough to get there.
Nope, it did not. It did not, but it was close. It doesn't have to go far.
And a full count now again to O'Neill. Digs in. That ball misses upstairs, and now O'Neill trots down to first base with a walk, leadoff walk. Get things going again here for the Friars.
Can't count to 4.
That's going to bring up Beckett Javel. Beckett's 1 for 2 today. O'Neill on the last pitch. Wild pitch, gets second base. No throw. But, yeah, Beckett has 1 hit for 2 at-bats today with 2 runs scored. Just off to a good start. Flanagan in the on-deck circle. Reached twice. First one on an error, I believe.
Yeah, reached down in there in the first inning. Triple in the second inning, and here we go in the third. See.
That ball bounced way in front, and O'Neill basically walks to second base, or third base rather. And so he walks to first, trots to second, gallops to third. And now the 3-0 count to Beckett. As the wind is still
starting to kick up.
Howling out to, I guess, from left to right here, the ballpark. That one's in there for a strike. th run here is 90 feet away. 3-1 offering. Beckett hits it up the middle, and that's going to squirt through. No gloves on it. That's going to be an RBI single for Beckett, getting the job done in the leadoff position.
Absolutely. Seeing eye single, about a 37 hopper up the middle, and squirted into center field.
And Flanagan's going to get the stick here. Flanagan 1 for 2, 1 RBI, and a run scored today. On deck is Jimmy Benakhtar with no outs. It'll be a setup for another big inning for the Friars. As Beckett takes off, Flanagan hits that one into the air. Shorts, oh no! Third baseman coming in, can't make the catch, it falls down. I don't know if the infield fly rule's in effect on that. Never understood how that worked,
well,
really.
No, I'll explain to you. The infield fly rule is only in effect when there's 2 guys on. When there's one, they figure they can drop it on purpose, and as long as the guy's running the first, there's no advantage, right? It's only when there's 2 guys on that's where they can game it a little bit. Very unique 5-3 fielder's choice on that one, but that's what it is.
So if you're watching at home and didn't catch it, as a pop-up on the infield that hit the ground and got caught up. And, oh, now we got a balk. And it looks like Flanagan gets second base on the balk. He was stealing.
He had flummoxed a little bit by the fact that he left so early, and the pitcher didn't know how to respond because
he definitely kind of messed with it.
Yeah.
He took a quick jump and
threw off his rhythm on the mound.
Much better off throwing a pitch.
Yeah, at that point you just got to throw.
No balls, no strikes to Jimmy Benakhtar, who absolutely hammered one into the gap for it. Into Parker, his last at bat. Oh, that one's driven deep, deep, deep. Oh, it one hops the wall. Center fielder way deep on him. And that ball comes in, and Flanagan scoots around the bases and scores. And Bach is 2 for 2 on 2 bombs. And that's an RBI stand-up double for Jimmy Benakhtar. Nice poke out there. And Nero coming up to bat here, he's got bruises all over his body. Been hit with a baseball in the box. His last 3 attempts, 3 at bats. Yeah.
I would consider anything other than hit by pitch a successful player.
And with Bach at second, that first pitch is in the dirt. Bach trots down to third base on the wild pitch. Center fielder back, right fielder way deep. Left fielder looks like he's playing about standard depth. That one upstairs for ball
2.
Ball 2. Oh, 2-0 offering, misses high, and a live Clyde.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Stay there, Jimmy.
And the exchange between catcher and pitcher skips past the pitcher, scooped up by the shortstop and tossed back in. Nothing doing on the base pads for the Friars.
No, you don't see that too often. Jimmy wasn't paying attention, but
12-2 Friars. Nero batting with a 3-0 count. Anything close, you've got to believe he's going to take a whip at it. And he does. Not sure where that's at.
Dugouts offering their support.
3-1 in Nero, and the wind's starting to pick up here.
He's got to get a hold of one here. There it is.
That one driven out into the gap in left center. And that one's down. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Nero around first, on his way to second. Oh, he's around second. Here comes the throw. And it misses the cutoff man, and he's in the third of the stand-up triple. Drives in Benaktar.
We got Will O'Keefe stepping into the...
Score now 13-2 Friars. Coach trots out to the mound or walks out to the mound. They have a little conference on the mound with the pitcher. And during this quick break in the action, we'll take a pause as well. Savings. And this break in the action has been brought to you by our friends at Safe Build. A nationwide firm that partners with local governments across the country, supporting the enforcement of safe building, infrastructure, and maintenance standards, helping communities reimagine staffing, refine service delivery, and realize. Varsity has mounted a comeback here. They're playing and score 5-3 with runners. Oh, end of the fifth there. So Friars mounted a comeback 5-3. That's going to bring up Will O'Keefe here.
Benton for Buccolo. Probably going to play third base. We'll see. We'll see how they mix and match the fielders.
Oh, O'Keefe takes that strike. Looking, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of lights out on the scoreboard, I think. And Will takes a hack at that one. Just misses, fouls it straight back. Infield back. Nero on third. Let's see if Will can get an RBI. Oh my goodness, that one misses high. 3-1 to count to O'Keefe here.
Yeah, 2-2.
Okay. 2-2 to count. 2 and count. Maybe I'm clairvoyant, partner. Full count.
Yes. Well, if you would be predicting a full count in every at bat,
be doing pretty good.
You'd be right most of the time.
You're doing pretty good this season. Full count to O'Keefe. He hits that one on the ground. The second baseman who puts a glove on it. And it's a fielder's choice RBI for Will O'Keefe, getting it done for the Friars.
And he gets a nice appreciation from his teammates.
Giving Will some love in the dugout. That's always good to see. And that ball smoked to the shortstop who gloves it cleanly. Fires it across the one hop. Can't be handled by the first baseman. Might have got a nad shot there, not sure.
Looked like it.
Kotina he just continues to hit the ball hard. And when you hit the ball hard, good things happen. He gets it in play and he really puts the barrel on it.
Yeah, shortstop made a bit of a diving stab at it. Landed right in his glove, fortunately for him, but then he didn't take his time and kind of launched a bad throw.
Looks like they caught the inner thigh of the first baseman. Fact check that, partner.
Never fun to get hit by the ball.
Another long inning here as the Friars got 5 runs in now. So I believe it's 15 after 4 is the mercy rule.
Right. So got some more to get here.
Got some more to get. Kotina gets his lead at first. That ball skips in there to Timmy Gall. Timmy Gall absolutely hammered one his last at bat.
Yeah, another triple. We've got I'm going to count them up here. I think we got about 4 triples in this game.
Slugging percentage is way up for the Friars this game.
Ooh. He really wanted to put a charge into that one.
Sure did. Bottom fell out of that one before it got to home plate. Probably looked good coming out of his hand. 1-on-1 to count the goal.
Well, it was up a little bit, but probably came in around the letters. And
if Gall gets any closer to the pitcher, he can shake his hand.
Yeah, he is up there. He is up there in the box. He had some magic last time with 2 strikes. See if he can do it again.
That's right.
Charge into this one.
There it is. And he does. Opposite field. He absolutely smokes a single. And Timmy Gall is now 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs.
Walk been on 3 times.
And now they're going station to station as Katina takes second base.
Gio Rangel batting. He does not have a hit yet, although he launched one in that first inning. Caught by the second baseman, managed to turn it into double play. Walked last inning.
First offering to Rangel, misses upstairs and wide. First and second for the Friars with 2 away. Rangel puts a ground ball. Oh, man, that one skips under the shortstop's glove. And Friars just going station to station here. I don't even think he could have scored there, quite frankly. That one just kind of stayed down and went underneath the shortstop's glove. And
I call it an E6. I'm sorry.
E6 is the call. Official scoring.
Just had a tough inning. That one there, you got to get. That one there, you got to knock down. All you got to do is step on second base if you're able to knock it down. Charlie Sutton batting for Zach Morgan.
Sutton in the game. Big number 9. Rangel, big lead at first base. That ball outside just a bit.
Yep. A lot of baseball to play this week, so it's nice to get some other kids some at bats here. We got
that one catches the corner for strike 1. 1-on-1 the count here.
1-1.
Yeah, hopefully Charlie can drive one here.
That one bounces in. Nothing doing on the base pads for the Friars. Nowhere to put Charlie Sutton here. That one hit hard to the shortstop. Takes a hop off the infield, bounces over the shortstop, and runners all advance 90 feet. Sutton gets the RBI.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a hit with that bad hop. And I feel like I'm picking on the shortstop there, but that one took a nasty hop on him. But he's got to get in front of that, or else so he can probably would have taken that one in the chin.
Good things happen again when you hit the ball hard. That's going to bring up Ed O'Neill, right fielder for the Friars here this afternoon. Yeah, that one upstairs, ball 1. Oh, and O'Neill takes that one off the butt cheek. And
what happened?
Even though he was hit by the pitch, he...
What's the call?
I think he said he didn't get enough to make an effort to get out of the way.
All right.
So it's a ball then?
I guess it's a ball. So Neil, that one, I heard it nick the pants on the back side of O'Neill.
It looked to me like he was trying to get hit.
Yeah, I don't understand. I gotta admit, I don't understand that call.
Let's say he didn't hear it.
There it is.
Did that a little apprehensively this time.
Yeah, you wanted to make sure.
Absolutely make sure it was ball 4. And now the coach is out for a walk, and might be another pitch and change here for the Meteors. Well, just a conference.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot there, the pitcher. Probably tell him not to hit it to the shortstop.
Issues up the middle for third. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's tough to be a pitcher when your D's not making plays for you.
Coming up for the Friars here, you've got the top of the order. Javel Beckett, Caleb Flanagan, with 2 outs.
Yeah, the 14 we need one more to get this game.
Yes, sir.
Well, they still got a bat in the 4th.
They still got a bat, yeah. Now we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back at Pat and Rhino Show in just a couple minutes. Game. Welcome to the Pat and Rhino Show with your hosts, Pat Fagan and Ryan Nero, working together to bring a live baseball stream right to your mobile devices. If you're watching that varsity game, it's a seesaw battle there. Friars giving up a home run to De La Salle. It's now what, 7-5.
5 over the fence. They
Beckett stands in for the Friars.
Our
Bases
junior varsity
loaded.
Friars will be there tomorrow night. Nice field there on the south side. I don't know if we're going to make it. You can make it tomorrow, Ryan?
That's a chopper down the third base line. That's a fair ball. There's, and we should be excited about that as Rango comes across. Here comes Sutton. O'Neill's going to hold at third, and that's a 2 RBI single. And the mercy rule is definitely in play here. And there's going to be a pitching change here. So we'll be back. This pitching change is brought to you by Total Control Sports.
TotalControlSports.com. I'm Amber Patton of Total Control Sports and professional softball player. The Total Control balls are a weighted hitting ball system that develops a hitter's strength and extension through the hitting zone while providing instant feedback. They are used by individuals of all ages for both baseball and softball throughout the world, from recreational little league all the way up through the professional levels. Major league teams like the Texas Rangers, travel ball gold teams like the Beverly Bandits, as well as over 10,000 colleges, universities, and high schools. Visit us at
This break in the action has been brought to you by Dairy Queen in Villa Park, 211 East St. Charles Road. The Dairy Queen in Villa Park has been in business for over 85 years. The friendly staff will be serving up frozen treats daily. Dairy Queen in Villa Park. We're almost back in the action here at the Priory, where the Friars are running away with this one, 18-2.
My son's up next. This is his first at bat.
Mercy rule is in play. The Friars,
he
whatever happens with this today, the Friars can
when he
hold
gets up
them
there,
to
he'll make
no
the out.
runs to
He'll
the
make the
top
out
of
we
the
need.
fourth. That'll be the end of the game.
Yeah.
And we got a very, if Caleb Flanagan can reach, we've got a very special
Throw it over the middle of the plate.
opportunity for the fans.
Yeah, we'll see. If Flanagan can stay alive, we're gonna have a real treat.
Are back in the action. Home plate umpire D. Brown giving the call. And that's Jack Fagan in the on-deck circle, number 28. The PO. Oh, not today, though.
No, not today. This will be the last. You know, Ryan, it's funny. This will be the last time we hit since we went last fall. We played fall ball with the Sparks. We were down in Fort Myers, Florida. Somehow, pretty competitive 16U tournament. We only ended up with 8 guys and then Jack, so we had to play left field the whole game. It was a real treat.
That one hit foul down the first base line.
There we go. Dude, that's
that got him. Got him.
That got somebody. I think maybe it got the
got that SUV. I didn't hear it, but I saw it.
Got the hood, or didn't look like it hit the windshield. It's just a dent.
Oh man!
Another one.
Oh, tree might have held that one up.
Flanagan's just peppering Harlem Avenue with
saved by the tree.
You got a no 2 count here, right? 1-2 count.
1-2, 0-2.
1-2. Hopefully Flanagan can reach.
Two and 2 the count here. Scoreboard and the game changer seems to have gone by the way. The Mayflower. That one hit through the left side. Catches the lip. That's going to score O'Neill from third. And check this one out, folks. That's Jack Fagan stepping into the box for the Friars.
Gonna wait for his pitch.
Big strong right-handed pitcher. Fireball Fagan.
This has got the, I got to put him in.
Fireball Fagan, they call him, as he stands in for the Friars. This could be his first AB of the season. Let's see if he can put a charge into this one to keep the line moving.
Yep, I think he was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts last year. We'll see if he's got a little bat waggle going, Gary Sheffield style.
Fagan takes that one high. Imposing hitter, nonetheless.
No, I tell people, in 12 and 13 years, a really good hitter.
That one up over the top of the Bill batting helmet for ball 2.
I would expect the big guy to be athletic and a good hitter.
That one down low for ball 3. And Fagan gets the green light from Zach White.
Anything close. Drive it.
Anything close, you got to believe Fagan's going to take a whack at it. There it is. And he swings that one.
He took a healthy swing.
Takes a mean cut at that one. Comes up empty.
Highwood got excited.
Yeah. Came in about 40 miles per hour.
3-1 the count to Fagan here.
Any velocity is going to have a hard time.
Debut.
Oh, man.
Hey, he's on it.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Nobody drive it. Here we go.
You got to raise those hands. Don't swing.
Go close, buddy. Come on. Let him drive it. There it is.
Oh, that ball hit down the line, first base side. Fouled and out of play. Big smile on Jack's face. Happy to make some contact there.
Can't be fun at the old ballpark here.
The 3-2 offering is skipped in there, and Fagan gets issued a walk. So his perfect at-bat record continues.
This season, 1,000.
Base is loaded now.
This one hurt himself running on the bases.
Oh, yeah.
Another possibility.
No. I can't believe we're going to be hustling full bore here.
Yeah, what if Nero gaps one to the right center, though? They have to run him. You get it.
Nice jog, a nice jog. I would think you're right, partner. Let's see. That one upstairs to Nero. Nero hit twice by a pitch. And a double, triple in the gap, double in the gap. Double in the gap. That ball misses low.
There we go, Rocco.
I think he's hunting for a two-hit game. Outside. Man, that right field wide open. So the wind is calm down here at the Priory. Hits that one on the ground. The second baseman who scoops it up, fires it over, and he makes the last out of the inning. And whoo, baby! But not before the Friars.
Nice spot.
Put up 9 in that inning. So it's 19-2 Friars. 3 outs away from putting this one in the books. We'll be back to the action in just a few seconds.
What's that? All right, everybody, back in the record here in the top of the 4th.
They gonna try to get your spot.
That's
Elliot,
all right.
Elliot Pastito taking the mound, number 27. Big, tall right-hander. See what he's got. Friars got a 19-2 lead, so they got about 4 runs to play with. They can keep the Meteors at something less than 6. They'll be okay, and this game will be finished. Hopped straight up in the air. Nero's calling for it. Make a nice play. Yeah, he's pulling him down. Yeah. Excellent play there by Nero. That ball got caught up in the wind. 1 pitch, 1 out. Got 1 out in the top of the 4th. Waiting to get a batter up here. Looks like there's some traffic jam at the batter's box. Number 32 stepping in.
What happened on that last one?
Pop up to the first baseman. Rocco made a nice play, came in, called everybody off. Oh, look at this. Some encouragement from a bike rider coming by. He says he can do it. I don't know if he was, look at this guy. He looks a little disjointed out there. D. Brown telling me you better tie your shoes before you step in. We don't need almost a bad news Bears type feel to this game right now. Yeah. My partner Ryan Nero is picking up all of the cameras. So if we start to lose some video from different angles, we're sorry. Sometimes life gets in the way. I think he's got a board meeting or a PTA meeting or some sort of political meeting. The Friars once for strike one. The 32, the batter didn't look like he wanted to have anything to do with that pitch, but he stands in there again on the pitch. Oh, he took a nice hack at it, but came up empty. I think he's got a little bit of a Jack Fagan in him as he stands up there. Doesn't look like he's had a lot of experience hitting. And he leaves it on the outside corner. Panaktar messes up the throw back to Bastido. And yeah, it's a little sloppy here. Tell him to bend his knees. He doesn't. Oh, this is fun. Oh, he punched him out. Dude, that's a tough call. Varsity games move to the bottom of the 6th, 7-7 tie. Man, I'd like to have the last. I'd like to have the last at bats in that game. It feels like one of those. Yeah. Oh, right in the back. Is that number 18? Hit by pitch, he'll take his base. And we got 2 outs. Top of the 4th, this will be it. If we can get one more out, batter puts his. Oh, got it up in the air. That could be trouble. Nope. Is it falling? It's falling. He's there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the ball game. We finished with a final score of 19-2. The Friars beat the Meteors. We will be back in action tomorrow night. I don't know about the broadcast situation on the south side at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, but thanks for joining us. Ryan's cleaning up the cameras. Excellent effort by the Friars today. 19-2 victory. Thank you all, and we'll see you next time.